Welcome back to Let's Play Might and Magic VII, Episode 20. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming. Today I am going to be finishing up the Statuette quest, which is going to involve heading to the Bracada Desert and then to Avli, I believe it is. So let's go ahead and do that now. So first I'll port up to Celeste and then hop into the clouds. Now, I believe that the statue, pedestal, or shrine I guess it is in the upper northwest corner, so I'm just going to keep an eye out for that. It should look like a very small building. There it is. Alright, that one's done. Now I'll Lloyd Beacon back to Avli. Now this one, I believe that it's on an island near the obelisk, so just check my map. I know that's not on the big island, that has a bunch of trainers on it. So there should be another island just around this area. Let's see, there's the obelisk. Ah, so that's what that building is. And there we go. Now that quest came out of Tom Lum, the Tellurian Forest, so why don't I head over there now to do that into him. Now I don't recall where he's located. I think he might have been over here actually. There we go. Okay, another 50,000 gold, so I'm sure that came with a nice chunk of experience. Okay, I think that it's finally time for us to go back to Deja and take care of Watchtower 6. Now, this is one of my least favorite quests in the game. It involves a dungeon which is just lousy with Queens of the Dead, so not looking forward to that. So first I'm going to head over to it. I think I'll clear out the area outside and use invisibility before I go in to make it a little bit easier to manage. I might be able to get it done without killing anything if I'm lucky, but if not, I'll have to deal with those enemies. Also a lot of liches in there, but those I don't so much mind.
Too easy.
Okay, let me just check my buffs. Looks like we need a fresh regeneration, which was not that. Also going to go ahead and cast Torchlight. Haste's duration is pretty low, so I'm going to put up a fresh hour of power. Protection for magic there. And let's see, what else is there? We'd go ahead and put on preservation. I don't think that we should need it, but can't hurt. Okay, and with that, I will go ahead and cast invisibility and head in.
It doesn't look too safe in there.
Bunch of liches here, so nothing to worry about. Elementals also, but again, not so much worried about them. So from this central pillar here, there are 4 bridges that we can create by using some combination of these 2 buttons. Now, let's see. Might as well explore this way first. by this point, we have all the money that we're ever going to need, so I'm not so concerned about looting everything that I come across. Okay, that didn't cause pedestal to go up. Explore this way this time. I don't think this is the direction I just came from. And here we are. I think that that is all that we need to do to complete the quest. So I'm going to head back to Arathia and see if that actually did it. If it did, I'm more than happy to skip the rest of this dungeon. I thought I remembered it being harder than that, so it might just be the case that I'm a little bit better at the game than I was last time I did that quest. And actually, if this works out right, then we'll be able to immediately turn around and train Grandmaster Dagger with the Thief. Yep, so that's all we need to do there. So let's go ahead and teach her Grandmaster Dagger. Let's see if that opens up any other skills to her. No, it does not appear to be so. So I think that from here on out, all of her points are just going to go directly into Arms Master. The last two quests involve heading to the pit. Why don't we go ahead and train before we do that? So I'll teleport up to Celeste. And let's see. South leads us to the training area. Oh, the last time I was in Celeste, I did go to the potion shop, and I acquired a potion of rejuvenation. So once Syndrome's age starts to get up above, say, 100 or so, I'll drink that potion to get it back down to its base amount.
It's closed.
Ah. Alright, I'll just rest until tomorrow.
Training in the land.
And then, let's see how many levels we can get out of this.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Alright, 12 levels. That's going to be quite a few experience points. Or rather, skill points. Okay, everybody's within a few thousand experience of each other. Nothing too off. Okay, 111 skill points. So that should get us, what, another 4 or 5 points in light magic? Another 4, okay. That's now casting an effective level of 37. Here, yeah, all that's going into Arms Master. On the Paladin, all that will go into Mace. And on the Knight, also into Arms Master. Now, the Knight does now have access to Grandmaster Arms Master. Unfortunately, we can't get that trained to Grandmaster until we get through the final zone of the game, at which point we'll have Ancient Weapons. Rather, we'll gain our first Ancient Weapon once we do go there. Okay, so now I'm going to start buffing with my newly increased light magic. I'll also drink from that fountain, just to get everybody a little bit extra stats. Between the fountain and Day of the Odds, stats are now being increased by 220, it looks like. I'll also start putting up regeneration on the Paladin. And protection from magic. So I think that should be all the buffs now. Hopefully the enemies don't dispel, but the first thing we're going to do is actually run away and get into the Hall of the Pit. Once we've done that, we'll cast invisibility and then come back in. Now, it just occurred to me that because I trained so many levels, all of my Lloyd's beacons are going to be expired. So that's disappointing, but not the end of the world. It'll just cost us a few days in the end. Okay, from here, I'm going to go ahead and cast Invisibility. And then head back in. So there are a few different things that I'm... You know what? Let me head out again. I really want to have torch light up so I can see better. Okay, so there are a few things that I'm looking for here. First off, I want to head deeper into the pit and find the obelisk.
That's just a scratch.
Ow.
That's just a scratch.
Lava hurts, but it's better than fighting everything down here.
That's just a scratch. That's just a scratch.
So the obelisk is located underneath the Dark Magic Guild, I believe, which should be in this area here. Actually, I don't even think it matters which one of these I go to. I think the only thing that matters is that I get to this level. I see a chest.
Ow.
I need to loot it. Ooh, that one was actually...
I knew it.
That one was difficult enough that she
Ow.
triggered the trap.
Ow.
At this point, though, trap damage really shouldn't be too problematic, so I'm fine with that. I was pretty sure that this is where the obelisk was. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Well, worst case scenario, I'll set up a Lloyd's beacon down here, and I'll have to just come back to it later. It might actually be up on the top level, which I'm not 100% sure how to get to. Okay, here's the stairway up. Maybe it's located behind a building? We are definitely not members of the Guild of Night.
It's closed.
Okay, maybe it's not this area after all. In that case, I'm just going to head to the next part of the zone. Actually, was one of these the Temple of Night? Just double check that again. Here we just have an alchemy shop. One of them was the Paramount Guild of Earth. One was the Guild of Night. And the other... Let's see how long we have left on this. We have 6 minutes, so that's not a lot of time. I might have to end up running into these corridors and fighting a few enemies just to buy myself a little bit more time. Okay, well, so much for that idea.
That was easy.
Nothing those ghosts are going to be able to do against us. Liches don't really scare me either. It's really just the Queens of the Dead.
That's just a scratch.
Ow. Ow. Was that supposed to help?
That could have gone worse.
Well, that takes care of that.
This is weak.
Yeah, they're dropping the loot, but nothing really good. No, I didn't mean to shoot that peasant, but
It's closed.
oh well.
No match for me.
That one I didn't mean to kill. Okay, basically what I was doing there was I needed to get back to green status so that I can recast invisibility. So from here, we'll proceed to the deepest area of the zone. Ah, okay. There is actually one last area before we've reached the final area. So this will have the obelisk in it somewhere, and also the Temple of
It's closed.
Night. Well, we might have to wait for it to open up before we break into it and steal the altarpiece, but if that's what we need to do, then so be it. Other things we can take care of in the meantime. There's the obelisk. And actually, maybe this is the temple.
It's
Here
closed.
we go. The 1 hour a day that it's closed, and we're 9 minutes short. Okay, so we've now found that obelisk piece. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for another 4 in-game minutes before it opens up.
It's closed.
We can fix you.
Now, I could have them heal me. Yeah, why not? That's a little bit sadistic of me, but that's okay. Okay, and here we are in the Temple of Dark. We're gonna go ahead and wipe out everything here. No Queens of the Dead here, I don't remember, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. Although, honestly, the Queens of the Dead didn't even pose much of a threat last time. I think that all the levels and hit points that we've gained have really beefed us up.
That's just a scratch.
Ow!
Is that supposed to hurt? Well, that takes care of that.
Got him.
I thought I remember there being a secret room in here somewhere, but maybe I'm misremembering that. Thank you, Minimap, for showing me there was a secret area back here.
Ow! I think I got it. I think I got it. This is weak.
could go ahead and give that amulet to the sorcerer, just to give him a little bit more hit points. Since right now the sorcerer is far behind everybody else, over 300 hit points behind the second lowest character, which is surprisingly the paladin. I guess that the thief in Might and Magic VII actually gets more hit points a level than the paladin.
It might be useful. I think I got it.
I suppose that my perspective on that is just biased by other games in which a paladin is typically, you know, a heavy tank.
Finally! I think I got it. This is weak. No room. I think I got... This is weak. Figures. Got it. Figures. I think I got... This is weak. Figures. 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 This is weak.
Yeah, I'll take another 16 spell points over resist.
I think I got it. Got it. Figures. Ow! Ow!
I don't know who's using it, but that's a very tall desk.
I think I got it. Figures. Figures. This is weak. Figures. This is weak. Got it.
Okay, we should be almost clear now. Now, if I remember right, there's a secret passage over here somewhere. Ah, maybe we actually have to jump in the well? Well, in any case, let me take care of this real quick. This is our
I
actual
think I got it.
objective here. Here we have one of the altar pieces. Now that we've done that, there we go. Just a few more enemies to take care of, then we'll be able to cast invisibility again.
Ow! Finally!
And this should be the last one, I would think. Actually, I don't even see it. Ah, there we go. I thought that this was an elevator to the top, but maybe I was mistaken. Maybe there's a trap up there that'll drop you down there. In any case, we've now recovered the altarpiece for Resurrectra back in Castle Lambent. We'll also have to go into the Temple of Light in Celeste and collect the altarpiece from there, but I don't believe that those enemies should be aggressive to us. That leaves as our only quest left the collection of a case of soul jars from Castle Gloaming. That is their equivalent to Castle Lambent, so it's one of the toughest areas in the game, but we should be able to manage it with a little bit of finesse. So we will head there now. Castle Gloaming, I believe, is in the deepest area of the pit, so we'll have to take the transportation corridor one last time to get there. And here we have it.
You think it's safe?
Finally!
Our invisibility faded right off the bat, so we're just gonna fight our way through here. Although, now that I think about it, I think that this is probably a good point to call this video, so I will pick it up next time when I resume in the raid on Castle Gloaming. Thanks for watching.